Hey everyone, this is Ryan McGuire with Finish King Audio. Today I wanted to share with you a piece of gear that I'm super excited about. This is the UnderTone Audio UnFairchild Mark II. It's basically an updated, modernized Fairchild 670. I'm extremely impressed with the way it sounds. It sounds very close to what an ideal real Fairchild sounds like. The problem with real ones is that many of them out there are in disrepair or sound completely different from one another, need retubing, which is a hard thing to do nowadays with vintage NOS 6386s being almost unattainable in good shape. So this is a modern recreation, still uses the 6386, but it's the new JJ reissue that's come out the last few years. It's 14 tubes total. It is just a sonic powerhouse. It sounds amazing. It's not overly colored. It has a really elegant sound to it, super smooth, but it adds just a beautiful kind of sparkle to the top end and just an enhancement of all the sources. So everything, when it's clicked in, sort of comes to life slightly and just has a little bit more of a interesting tonal texture to it. So one of the features I really like about it that the original Fairchild didn't have, first and foremost, is a bypass, right? Super simple, but it was not present on the original Fairchild 670. So that's super convenient. But what's functionally what's amazing about it is you have this adjustable attack and release option. So the original Fairchild, as many of you know, had a time constant setting, which this unit has as well, 1 through 6. Each one of those represents a different attack and release, but it's fixed. You can only have one attack and one release for each of the 6 settings. What's great about this UnFairchild is that you can put it on one of the variable settings and then really dial in the attack and release to exactly what the song requires. So it makes it a lot more flexible. Another feature is there's a sidechain input and output, which is bypassable here. So you can insert a EQ in the sidechain circuit for more flexibility. Another cool little trick is using the sidechain, you can actually set this compressor up to work in what's called feed forward mode. It's naturally a feedback compressor, but in feed forward mode, it takes on a much more muscular, kind of aggressive VCA type character to it, but still all tube and still that sort of beautiful, clear, sparkly sound. So you can get more of an aggressive SSL type of VCA compression out of the unit with a bit of multing and patching using the sidechain input and output on the patch bay. So that's another feature that's super cool.